Hola a todos chicos y chicas, bienvenidos una vez más al canal y hoy os traigo mi reacción al EA Play 2020. Me gustaría haber podido hacer este vídeo en directo, pero el ordenador dijo no me da la puta gana, básicamente. Sí, tengo que mirar un nuevo ordenador urgentemente. Bien, bueno, como he dicho, tenía planeado hacer esto en directo, pero mi ordenador petó, no quiso hacer nada. Entonces yo estoy grabando mucho más tarde, no he visto nada. Sí que he visto un poco al principio, lo que pudimos ver, un poquito del Apex y de los Sims, pero no he visto mucho más. No sé nada más sobre el EA Play. Y como lo del Apex y de los Sims tampoco puedo hacer mucho caso, entonces, a ver, voy a poner aquí el vídeo. Vale. Vamos a hacer pequeña la esta. Espero que se veis, se escuche, se escucha. Sí, se escucha. A subirle el volumen a esto, espera. Vale, así. Esto no lo he visto.
We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share. But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe.
Vale, básicamente esto está dando gracias. EA quiere dar gracias a todos los médicos y demás participantes para la lucha contra el COVID-19 y les está dando las gracias.
Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real
Vale, y ahora también está hablando sobre el Black Lives Matter, ya que están teniendo muchísima movida en Estados Unidos, y desde aquí mi apoyo a todos allí. Desde aquí os envío mi apoyo yo también.
We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into our company, and we are committed to doing that work. Today we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
Vale, ahora ya empieza lo que es el EA Play. Esto me imagino que será la presentación, no sé.
I was going to fly in an X-Wing. I was going to land the X-Wing on stage. I was going to set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what t-shirt?
Ojo, referencias a los X-Wings de Star Wars, los sagas X. Va a haber algo de Star Wars fijísimo. Y espero que no sea solo Star Wars Squadron. Espero que haya algo más. Seguramente también anunciarán algo del FIFA. Espero que anuncien el Madden. A mí el Madden me encanta. El fútbol americano me encanta. Entonces, a ver qué anuncian del Madden.
Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh,
ojo, cosas para fans de Star Wars. Si viene algo tocho, espero que venga algo tocho y no sea solo de Squadrons.
Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters. Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses. But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Empezamos con el Apex. Yo no soy muy fan de Apex. He jugado un par de partidas, pero poco más. Porque yo soy de jugar mucho en solitario y Apex no tiene solitario. Pero ese personaje me ha flipado, es nuevo. La chica esa de blanca, me encanta ese personaje.
Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
Took out an enemy.
Vale, está hablando de la nueva temporada, por lo que entiendo.
We hope you've been enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor, which has seen the introduction of our latest legend, Loba, a major map change to Kings Canyon, rest in peace, Skulltown, an all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates.
Y la música del Apex me encanta, la que está sonando. La música del Apex me encanta.
Lost Treasures. Take a look.
Vale, nos van a hablar de la temporada 5, por lo que entiendo. ¿Ese es nuevo héroe? ¿Ese es un héroe o es una skin? ¿Ese es un héroe o es una skin? Dejadme en los comentarios, porfa.
Explorers. They risk everything in search of fame, fortune, and answers. Few find what they're looking for. But if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures.
Voy a subir la calidad un momento. Creo que se haga bien.
I'll high-five you all when I see you. Mobile respawn beacon here.
Está cargando. Vale, ahora. Es que está cargando, por eso tarda un poco. Mierda.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
Tú cargas, tío, no es tan complicado cargar.
It's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
Oye, ese personaje, el verde, está, si el trailer de Squadrons lo vimos así.
As you just saw, the Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved.
Vale, ahora parece que va bien. Bueno, ¿a qué hablo?
But with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're...
Es que ¿para qué hablo, tío? ¿Cómo soy tan gafe? Pero si hemos visto... ¿Qué trailer vimos en 1080p, tío? Aquí vimos un trailer en 1080p.
removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map.
Vale, así parece que va mejor.
Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon. You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
Vale, esto es una actualización para lo de revivir por lo que veo.
Which gives players a closer look at what
Que ahora que es más
motivates this
cerca de
journey
tus
will encounter.
compañeros, ¿no? Es lo que entiendo.
And of course, the Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring.
Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And
El
the best
trofeo
part is you don't have
es
to wait
gracioso,
that
la
long.
verdad.
Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's
Pero
right.
la
This
skin,
fall we're bringing Apex
la
Legends
skin
to
verde,
Steam.
¿eso es una
And I
skin
know
o es
you're
un
hoping,
personaje?
wondering, praying. So before you ask,
Vale,
yeah,
lo que se esperaba,
crossplay
Apex
is coming to
ya
Apex this fall.
en Steam
It's
y
been one of the biggest
el
requests we
crossplay.
get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our
Mira,
fans.
eso sí me interesa, porque yo tengo un montón de amigos
What am I
que
forgetting?
juegan en
Oh, yeah,
PC.
one last thing.
La
Let's
mayoría de
make
mis
it
amigos
official.
juegan en PC.
We're
Entonces...
huge fans
¡Oh!
of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we're
¡Ojo!
incredibly
En
excited to be
Switch.
bringing Apex Legends to the Switch
Apex en
this
Switch.
fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to play.
Apex en
Xbox,
Switch y encima
PlayStation,
hay
Switch,
crossplay entre
or on
esas
the PC
5,
via Origin
en
and
plan,
Steam.
entre las
We're
dos de
throwing out a
PC
lifeline and healing the
y
divide.
las 3 consolas.
On
Ojo, eso sí
behalf
que
of
es
the entire
interesante,
Apex
suena
team,
interesante.
we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly
Bueno,
inspiring.
la música del
We
Apex me
look forward
encanta,
to
la
seeing
que
you
está
all
sonando de
in
fondo, me
And
encanta la
don't
música
forget,
del Apex.
check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Woo! Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbolic. I think I'm hyperman. I had a really good time
El
here.
trofeo ese es muy divertido, ¿eh? ¿Qué vamos a ver ahora?
Sul, everyone. One thing I admire about
Los
Apex
Sims.
Legends is its commitment to having such a
Los
diverse range
Sims.
of characters. At The Sims, we've always
Los
believed
Sims-
representation
los Sims
and
también lo
diversity in
juego.
games is critically important.
No juego mucho, lo juego sobre todo en Play más que en PC, pero
It's
no juego
difficult to
mucho, lo
put
juega
into
más mi
words
hermano.
just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
It's a very interesting thing to explain.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through, I had my safe place. This is plausible. This is a future you can have.
It was almost like I was peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
It gave me a sense of hope that I could build a life that looked like that.
The Sims is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I play to build me.
I play to express myself.
I play to make a difference.
I play to feel good about myself.
I play to have confidence.
To have me time.
Design.
Fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
Vale, básicamente esto es para decir que los Sims no son un juego, es un sitio donde te puedes expresar tal y como eres, que no te van a criticar. Que es mucho el problema que tenemos hoy en día, que somos de una forma y por ser de esa forma nos critican muchísimo. O me refiero, por ser como somos, por tener un tono de piel, por tener los ojos de un color distinto, por tener como la chica esta que tenía los dientes, tiene las paletas separadas. Por todo diferente nos critican. Cuando lo diferente, hay veces que lo diferente es precioso. Ojo, un anuncio. Vale, que los Sims llegan a Steam. Yo creo que muchos anuncios van a ser eso, que los juegos van a salir en Steam, que es lo que están haciendo mucho. Por ejemplo, los dos Battlefront, el de 2015 y el de 2017 también están en Steam ahora. Y los dos Battlefront originales también, el de 2005 y el de 2006. Y la gente se ríe mucho de este juego, pero es bastante más divertido de lo que parece, ¿eh? A mí me gusta, no para jugar todo el día, pero para un ratete no está nada mal. Como he dicho antes, mi hermano juega muchísimo más que yo. Yo juego pues una vez al día, de vez en cuando. Y eso es lo chulo también, que puedes hacerte el personaje como te dé la gana. Puedes hacerlo todo ¡Oh, Baby Yoda! Baby Yoda, un Baby Yoda, tío. Yo tengo ese muñequito de Baby Yoda. Pero lo que estoy diciendo, puedes hacerte el personaje como quieras, que da igual, que allí va a ser algo normal. Es lo chulo.
Hey everyone, Alex here
Y
from
es
the
como
social
tendría
team,
que ser el
and
mundo
joining
hoy
me
en
today
día.
from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
Vale.
And when EA Access
Resumen,
arrives on
que
Steam this
otros
fall,
5 juegos
you
más
can
van a
get
llegar
all
a
those great
Steam.
titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too.
Uno era Titanfall, A Way Out y el otro no me he fijado cuál era, no me he dado cuenta.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
¿Un remaster? ¡No puede ser! Este juego lo jugaba yo en clase. Este juego lo jugábamos en clase. En plan, de forma no muy legal. Lo jugábamos en clase de informática. Buah, qué risas en clase jugando este juego, tío. Qué recuerdos. Qué recuerdos, tíos. Que esto lo jugábamos en clase.
Ahora ya la rubia a la caravana, ¿no?
Tener que editar esto.
Coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing
Apex en
many
Steam.
of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being
Y Need for
revealed
Speed.
later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what
Joder,
you
Need
want,
for
where
Speed.
you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
A mí, por lo menos, me gusta bastante Need for
Let's
Speed.
reveal some more games.
Ahora mismo no sé cómo estarán. Los últimos no los he jugado, pero yo siempre he tenido un Need for Speed para PSP, para Vita, para la Wii. Para la Wii Need for Speed. Bueno, yo siempre intentaba tener un juego de coches. En la PSP y en la Vita tengo un Need for Speed fijo.
So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games. Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Hazelight and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
Vale, estos son los juegos originales de EA, los juegos que crean ellos.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own. We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we can try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas. There are times where you've got to break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
Oh, qué chulo. Qué chulo.
Really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Qué chulo que lo hayan puesto así como animación. Ah, qué chulo, tío. Con la música de fondo les ha quedado muy chulo, la verdad.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios. Up first is Hazelight and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
Let's do it. Please welcome Joseph Ferris.
there are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there's me. Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. The Oscars, you know? The Oscars! You!
Fuck the Oscars.
No apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My third movie, Zozo, is basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies, and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing 2 different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about. And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away.
Vale, nuevo juego. Nuevo juego cooperativo.
Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive, and you actually controls both Cody and May, and you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're
Ojo, no tiene malos gráficos,
There's even levels where we actually
Y suena curioso,
for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's going to feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space, and when you're in space, you're like, what the f*** am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
Ojo, pues ese juego no suena interesante.
That was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there for the Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olaf from Zoink Games.
Tengo aquí la manta, tío. Vamos a dejarla en la cama. Vale, un nuevo original, otro original, ¿no?
Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual
Ojo, el vikingo que tiene al lado.
strange world that people can escape to. The weirder, the better. And I think my friend Olaf would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. It started with a mood and some paintings.
Eso parece Pesadilla antes de Navidad, tú. Tiene ese aire.
And that's the world of Random.
Lost in Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olaf, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live,
un dado?
or what your favorite color is. It's a
No es
coming
cosa
of age
mía.
story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us.
Fue con la
With
puta
Dicey's
alergia,
help,
tío.
though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite.
A ver si me para ya la alergia, tú. Estamos casi en julio y voy a seguir con la alergia, macho.
You'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost in Random.
Welcome to Random.
Ojo, trailercito.
The world of random bends with the roll of one dice. A dice that has ruled this kingdom for generations.
Tienes ese estilo película Coraline y todas estas películas de stop motion.
But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of random.
Un dado con brazos y pies, brazos, piernas y un ojo, tío. Qué random, chaval. Es lo que he dicho, es tipo stop motion y es tipo mundo de... Es tipo mundo pesadilla antes de Navidad, Coraline, ese es ese estilo, ¿no? Lost in Random, perdidos en lo random.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random in man. Embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life. Ah! Did you know I was going to do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
¿Qué tenemos ahora?
Our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on
Juego
incredible
de bicis.
multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to
Tío,
announce that we
¿queréis
are
dejaros de
partnering with the
centraros
talented
en
team at
juegos
EA
multijugador?
to release our first ever title,
Tío,
Rocket
solo
Arena.
juegos multijugador, tío.
As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the
Rocket
game.
Arena.
It's a
Pues no es de
rockets only
bicis.
shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends.
Un juego en el que las armas son solo de cohetes, por lo que he entendido.
Here's the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Un juego en el que solo hay armas con cohetes. ¿Y qué es? ¿Battle Royale o...? Tío, porque siempre hay un personaje que se parece a Harley Quinn.
Quality public transportation. And exotic destinations. Another victory. The people are courteous and friendly.
Jolly good for me.
And always happy to help their fellow citizens. Are you leaving already?
Es un Battle Royale, por lo que parece, ¿no?
So good. We've got rockets.
Es un Battle Royale, ¿no? Por lo que tiene pinta, sí. Es un Battle Royale, todos en una arena, todos contra todos. Y la única munición son cohetes. Ah, no, 3 contra 3, 3 contra 3. Pues no es Battle Royale, es 3 contra 3. Partidas de 6 jugadores. Pues no tiene mala pinta, tiene pinta curioso. Es curioso, es una idea curiosa. No tiene mala pinta, ¿eh?
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out
Pero
on
no va a
top,
ser
there's
free
a
to play
lot to
ni pa.
master.
No va a ser free to
You'll have
play
a
ni
range
pa.
of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena.
Si es free to play lo descargo.
Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray.
You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that
La
allow you
del
to
monopatín es igualita a
each of
Harley
your
Quinn.
heroes' playstyles.
Tal cual. Siempre sacan un personaje así, es flipante.
Levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th.
El 14 de
And
julio.
there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free content, including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start.
Vale, va a venir con crossplay de salida. Bien, eso está bien, eso está bien. Es que todo, los juegos multijugador tendrían que salir todos con crossplay de salida.
And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Si sale free to play me lo voy a descargar fijo.
And hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadron.
¡Vamos!
Okay, I promise you, we are going to get a
Por fin Star Wars.
brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
Que nos enseñéis el puñetero gameplay ya, tío. Yo quiero ver el gameplay del juego. Esto ya lo vimos. Esto ya lo hemos visto. Tenéis el vídeo en el canal. Mira, ese es Güey Chantiles. No me di cuenta viéndolo, pero ese es Güey Chantiles.
I'm the perfect shot. Makes history.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
Buah, chaval. La música es la hostia, piel de gallina. Os lo juro, piel de gallina. Piel de gallina, chaval. Me están viniendo unos escalofríos. Enseñadnos ya gameplay, por favor.
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Fraser. Hello, Ian!
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Este es el,
Doing good. Happy to
es el
actually get to show
director
this to people.
del juego.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessive about them. I'd pause, meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now.
Sí, qué mono.
This
Hacía sus
strikes me
propias
as above and
batallitas.
beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things they'd done as kids. One of them even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Wow. that's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars.
Eso es verdad. Había poquísima gente que jugase el modo de los cazas. Y bueno, como habéis visto el desarrollo en general, la mayoría de actualizaciones y tal era para los otros modos. Para los modos de los cazas habían poquísimas cosas. Ya habéis visto que tampoco han sacado, aunque sacaban nuevos héroes que podían tener sus propios cazas, ninguno recibía esos cazas. Por ejemplo, Anakin podría haber tenido nave, Obi-Wan podría haber tenido nave, muchísimos personajes que han metido podrían haber tenido, Grievous podría haber tenido nave, Duke también, muchos personajes que podrían haber tenido naves no se las han dado. La verdad es que ese apartado de las naves lo dejaron olvidado, por así decirlo.
And that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill, you can do really crazy stuff. Like you can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards. Like real ace pilot.
Vale, básicamente nos está diciendo que vamos a tener muchísima libertad a la hora de maniobrar, tácticas, etcétera. Va a haber bastante libertad. Vale, va a tener también modo historia.
So the game starts with a brand new single player story, takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives, mission to mission, over the course of the story.
Ocurre antes del episodio 6 y va a haber... Van a ser dos historias. Va a haber una en la que vas a crear tu piloto de la Resistencia, no, de los rebeldes, y vas a crear otro piloto para el Imperio. Y vas a tener pues las dos perspectivas. Bien, va a venir con crossplay de salida, bien. Es que esto es lo que tenéis que hacer, crossplay desde el principio, en todo, es que en todo. Todos los juegos tienen que tener crossplay. Todos los juegos deberían venir con crossplay desde salida, porque, como he dicho, yo tengo muchísimos amigos que juegan en PC, pero es que yo soy jugador de Play y no podemos jugar juntos.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually delivered. I appreciate that. The next big ask I have, on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Sí, danos gameplay.
On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
Bien. Vamos a ver el gameplay. Qué ganitas tengo. Danos gameplay. Buah, chaval. Piel de gallina y no llevamos ni 5 minutos de tráiler. Ojo, opción de VR, de realidad virtual. Eso suena a la A. Vale, el modo historia. La Nueva República. Ah, vale. No es antes del episodio 6, es después del episodio 6. Buah, y vas a tener que tener muchísimas cosas en cuenta, por lo que veo. ¿Solo hay primera persona? Dime que hay algo más que primera persona. ¡Hera! ¡Esa es Hera sin duda! ¡Es que esa es Hera sin duda! ¡Tío! Esa es la de Rebels. Ese personaje es de Rebels. Fijo. Buah, espero que no sea en primera persona y a la tercera persona. 8 naves distintas. Y las puedes personalizar.
Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable. Let's get them. Ideal for hunting down your opponent's starfighters. That was kind of fun. Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters. Light them up. Nice. Bombers are the heavy hitters, able to deal devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
Vale, no son 8, son 4. Son 4 naves y uno cada uno. Ojo, puedes personalizar todo. ¡No! Puedes poner... No puede ser. Puedes ponerte un Ewok cabezón. Y puedes personalizar las calidades. Tío, puedes personalizar muchísimo. La nave, el piloto, puedes personalizar muchísimas cosas. Dos modos, el dogfight. Vale, modo PvP 5 contra 5. Vamos, que te sueltan a 5 de un equipo. Sueltan un equipo a otro y a pegarse, básicamente. Y me imagino que será tipo héroes y villanos para llegar a un objetivo. Fleet battles.
Fleet battles are multi-stage conflicts. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Meet your team.
Vale, estos son los juegos de objetivo. Nos darán un objetivo y tendremos que ir a destruirlo, ¿no? Por lo que entiendo. Y aquí no es solo 5 contra 5, aquí también hay IA, por lo que entiendo. Sí. Es ir avanzando y destruyendo todas las naves enemigas. Vale, ir a por los sistemas vitales. Oh, pinta muy interesante, ¿eh? Pero espero que no haya solo... Espero que no esté solo en primera persona. Espero que no haya solo primera persona. Hombre, que si solo en primera persona, pues solo en primera persona, pero espero que pongan también tercera persona. Buah, chaval, pinta muchísimo mejor que el primer tráiler, chaval. ¿Qué ganas tengo? ¿Qué ganas de tengo, tío? Es que pinta muchísimo mejor que el tráiler... Que el trailer de presentación, tío. Pinta muchísimo mejor que el trailer con el que lo presentaron, chaval. Buah. Qué ganas de que llegue ya. Creo que sale en noviembre, ¿no? ¿En octubre o en noviembre? Lamar Jackson.
I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports family and to be you guys' new man cover athlete. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports Next Level.
Dime que es el Madden. ¿Es el Madden? ¡Sí! El Madden, tío. Y el FIFA. No, pero no me deis FIFA, dadme el Madden, dadme el Madden.
History carves your name.
Joder, Real Madrid y Atlético Madrid.
You know what it sounds like?
Mis dos equipos favoritos.
60,000 people
singing your song.
I can't live without that feeling.
TV bones.
I feel football in my heart.
Feel it in your hands.
Taste it. See the unknown.
Tom Brady,
Face my fears.
que está en los Buccaneers ahora.
I want the real thing. I want that sweat dripping, shin splitting, hair raising.
I want to live in the floodlights.
Aquí han juntado el FIFA y el Madden. Han juntado los dos juegos. Buah, qué ganas de que salga el Madden. It's in the game. Qué ganas de que salga el Madden, tío.
That's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback. Now, we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on. Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today, and this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience. And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
¿Puede ser Need for Speed?
BioWare imagines and creates
Y este no sé qué juego
worlds
será.
where you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality.
Petao.
For every console generation,
ahora.
DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation.
Y petó. Qué raro, tío, que pete.
We are creating quick, fast, scale, and fidelity.
Vale, perdón, pero se me ha petado. Bueno, se me ha petado, no. Se me acaba la batería en el ordenador. ¿Dónde nos hemos quedado? Por aquí, ¿no? Creo que sí.
Of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation.
Ojo, Battlefield. El Battlefield 1 me encanta.
At a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before.
Esto será sobre el Battlefield
We are
6.
working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity in your hands.
Y esto no sé cuál será.
And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology. This is just the beginning of the
Ese no sé qué
things we are
juego será.
working on. And
Pero
there's
uno
so
era
much more to
Battlefield
come.
6 fijo.
The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us your feedback and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share. Cousin Darren, over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say, we're back! We're doing it! Skate's happening. We're rolling. We've secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues. We've been
Vale,
waiting
nuevo
years,
juego de
honestly,
skate.
to make the
Un
right
juego de
game
skate.
at the right time with the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a little while to find Cuz and wake him up.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that you've shown, us to get to this point.
The comments.
It's amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy in my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg.
Vale, esto es lo del código.
Now, this has been an amazing
Esto es lo del código este que estaba oculto para Steam.
to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
Vale, esto ya está terminando. Bueno, no esto está terminando, no esto ya terminó. Ya nos pondrán un poquito imágenes en general. ¿Ves? Esa es igualita a Harley Quinn, ¿a que sí? No soy el único que ve que es igualita a Harley Quinn. Mira, Tom Brady. Me encanta ese quarterback. Aunque me gusta más Mahomes. Esto es un poco vídeo con resumen, ¿no? Sí. De todo lo que hemos visto, todo lo que han presentado. El Madden 21. Qué ganas de tenerlo ya. Y Rocket Arena me gusta mucho la idea. Entonces, si está free to play, seguramente lo miraré. Lo jugaré y lo traeré. Esto está terminado, ¿no?
I'm sad, but some very cool reveals there. A brand new skate. Crossplay seemed to be the word du jour, but let's go in depth and talk about EA Play. I'm Lucy, joined by Michael Hyam.
Hello.
And Timur Hussein.
Esto ya no es el. Esto ya no es el EA Play. Así que vamos a quitarlo. Quitar. Vale. Bueno, gente, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Si es así, espero que lo apoyéis con un like, comentarios sobre dudas que tengáis de los juegos que se han presentado, sobre todo del Squadrons. Si tenéis alguna duda de Squadrons, me he informado mucho más del juego, entonces cualquier duda que tengáis seguramente os lo pueda contestar porque me he informado muchísimo sobre el juego. Como he dicho, espero que deis un like. Si queréis ver más reacciones como esta, ver más vídeos de reacciones, dejad un like. Y también suscribiros al canal, ya que tenéis más reacciones. Vais a tener más reacciones. y tenéis también muchísimo contenido. También pasaos por mi canal de Twitch, el cual es el mismo nombre que tengo en YouTube. Tenéis el acceso en el perfil de YouTube. Y nada, yo creo que con esto ya os he dicho todo y nos vemos en la próxima con más. Adiós.